AkronHipHop.com, the Reporter NewspaperOnline.com. This your boy Cat Jacobs with another session of Politically Speaking. Our number is 330-937-2632. And if you're in politics, get at me. Speaking of get at me, we have a lovely lady we're going to interview today. Can you introduce yourself to the AkronHipHop.com family?
Yes, I am Diana Autry, Akron School Board candidate.
That's pretty dope. So, on our show, we try to get in depth with candidates to see what's on their mind, what they have to offer for our community. So, I think our topic today is going to be empowering communities and families. So, I think that's a big dynamic for our city, particularly in the school board. Can you speak a little bit about empowering communities? What's your view on that subject?
Absolutely. So, I always like to remind everybody, Akron School Board and the education of our children is non-political. It involves everybody, no matter what your political persuasion may be. It benefits us all to invest in children. And I also like to let people know that Akron School District is a public school district. You are the public. So that means we need you to be engaged. I'm coming from a PTA perspective, so I'm about empowering educators, families, and community. We have every right and responsibility to be involved in our students' education.
Can you get a little bit more in depth on what you did for the PTA and like the function of PTA?
So absolutely. PTA has been around since 1897. No PTA is the same. Every school PTA determines their priorities. At Bookto, we were about empowering our teachers and our students so that they feel that they are valuable and worthy of investment. So not only do we do the regular chaperoning and bake sales and whatnot, we also raise money for scholarships. We did the banner program, the lovely seniors you'll see along Copley Road. We've also addressed the school board on many issues. As you know, the Akron School District has had a lot of changes over the years, and it's our responsibility to let families know that they have a voice and a say-so in the public school district to which they send their children to.
Sweet. What's the role of PTA when it comes to addressing the school board? How important is it?
So PTA has a right and responsibility to address the priorities of children, one of those being education. No one can determine that for them. There's no cookie cutter approach. So each PTA might be different. I'm also a member of the Akron Council of PTA, so not only do I help represent Bookto, I've worked with every single school in our school district, and I know firsthand that there's no cookie cutter approach, but that the responsibility lies in the hands of the teachers and the volunteers that are in the building every day working one-on-one with our students.
That's pretty dope, because to me, from my perspective, I always thought PTA was like a big influencer on like policy when it comes to like curriculum in schools, the controlled behavior of like students as far as like truancy and like policy making. Do PTA have a little influence on that across the board?
So, in my 13 years as a PTA leader, I've been to many national conventions, and it depends on the district. You know, if your PTA if your district is PTA friendly, then they happily engage PTAs to be involved with curriculum because they understand that no one entity has all the answers, but parents and families have a lot to offer. So yes, they can be involved with curriculum development, whatever it is that the district feels is a priority. I'm happy to say that recently Akron Public Schools is embracing PTA policies that have been around forever.
That's dope. That means you parents out there, you got to stay engaged to your children's curriculums and make sure, we keep them engaged. Just not in their school, but, learning and not being truant, things of that nature. And that's a good thing. I have another question. What made you want to be running for Akron School Board?
So again, over 13 years, I've naturally been involved with my two children's education, but I've also been able to see the different changes that have occurred in Akron Public Schools. And
what changes?
Changes as far as how education is delivered. I've watched the transition from going to school and teachers being able to be creative in the classrooms to this test-driven standard that we see in today's classrooms. And I don't think it's been favorable for our students.
Across the board?
Across the board. Now, testing and data has its place, but when the focus is on testing, I think it's really hijacked education, in my opinion. And that test doesn't measure important qualities like leadership, creativity, patience, and a lot of other qualities that are required in careers. So
I'm assuming you're going to take a different approach as not only running for Autry School Board, but if or when you win, do you have a different approach to that particular issue?
Well, actually, it doesn't seem as if the issue is really being addressed. We're just testing, and no one is talking about how testing is affecting the mental health of our students. I've seen too many students depressed and anxious, concerned about this test, which is just a snapshot in time. It shouldn't have such value that it does. So I want to bring attention to the fact of how it's affecting our students, and is it really improving education? I think if you ask any teacher, any student, they would disagree.
Okay. Well, let the people out there know how they can find you.
Again, I'm Diana Autry, Autry School Board candidate. Go to my website, electmissautry.com.
And you can also find her on agrihiphop.com by clicking that link down the Autry for Autry School Board. And let the people know when they can vote. Early voting.
Early voting is so important. Tuesday, October the 8th. And after you vote early, make sure you find 5 family members to go out and vote as well.
Hey, I got a question. I almost did without saying something. Can I interrupt?
No doubt.
Because I'm kind of ignorant on that early voting thing. You said November 8th. Is it starting November 8th and I can vote anytime after that, or just that one day?
October the 8th,
yeah.
Early voting begins. And you can go down to the Board of Elections during regular business hours and also on weekends to vote.
Following from the 8th all the way up until November the 5th.
Right. November 5th, you go to your regular polling place, which you can find at Summit County Board of Elections.
Okay, so it's more than one day. I'm available to go on October 11th if I want.
Absolutely.
What about October 13th?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I was making plans.
Make sure you check your voting status as well.
Oh yeah, so you don't get purged. So you gotta keep up on that and make sure you hold your politicians and your cities and county governments accountable. So in saying that, my name is Cat Israel. This is Politically Speaking at AcronHipHop.com, the reporter newspaperonline.com. You can find us at 330-937-2632. And if you're into politics, like I said before, get at me. Peace.